And thank you for joining us again for this episode of Who Can You Trust? Crooked River, Part 3. Now, as I said, I will introduce you to quite a few notables who weighed in on this situation. Some that tried to help, some that didn't. But I was in a situation where I'm locked up, I'm innocent. You don't want to be an innocent person in jail. Nobody wants to be innocent in jail. Even those that are, don't admit to it. No, because everybody else is walking around trying to be, Mad Dog Cole or whoever it might be, the latest incarnation of the tough guy, You don't want to sit up and say, you know what? I was innocent. No, you don't want to do that. You do not want to be the only honest man amongst a bunch of thieves. Not saying that everybody in jail is a bunch of thieves. That's far from it. That's not what I'm saying. But some people do let the title of inmate go to their heads. I'm being held unjustly, wrongly, and kept away from my family. I don't have the best attitude as it is. So here we are. We're approaching over 7 years in the penitentiary. And I'm trying to get any and all help that I possibly can. And you notice, I'm pretty sure that I had some pretty important, or at least notable people who did try and weigh in on this. So, this conspiracy is, well, you see who's involved. I don't have to tell you. You're looking at him, the Pope, Reverend Ralph Abernathy, and now we get to this fellow. Well, at this time, I'm just reaching out, trying to find somebody who's willing to give a hand, on shedding some light on the situation and helping me get myself out of the joint. Well, I wrote to Wallace Dean Muhammad. I wrote Wallace a whole, full page spread about everything that has been going on or whatever. And, I was sitting back back in the hole, I was in the hole, quite a bit, because I was quite an angry young man about this whole situation. Like they say, fight at the drop of a hat. Or, and especially when someone wanted to, what are you in here for? Well, you know what came out of my mouth. None of your business. And you know what that meant in the joint. Well, it must be something you don't want nobody to know. Well, I'll tell you how you can find out. And it's on, So, I'm the guy that was running the police down the hallway with the mop wring. I'm the guy that was throwing the inmate off the top of, but I just didn't take it well. And I still don't to this day. I hate injustice. And I have a surprise at the end of this series. and I hope we can all work together on that. But I wrote to Wallace Dean Muhammad. And I was sitting back in the hole. And while I'm sitting back in the hole, we're on tiers. I'm on a top tier on the second floor, whatever. Somebody downstairs on a lower tier calls out and say, "Hey, yeah, what? Your name Anderson?" Yeah, that's me. What's up? Hey, I got something for you. Next thing I know, and we're in cells, individual cells, bars in front and everything. So we're taking torn sheets and to transport things, little things like books and pencils or cigarettes when they had them or whatever, back and forth. So I throw it over and dude ties on this piece of paper. Paper comes up. I open it up, I look at it, and it's been a long time, so I'm not really certain if the name of the paper had changed by then, but it would have been the Muhammad Speaks. If not the Muhammad Speaks, then it would be the Final Call when they changed the name. But I pulled the paper up, I opened it up, and what do I see? A whole full page for every word I had written. The Muslim paper, printed, put me right alongside of Mae Jameson. And she was she was on the other page. They only gave her half a page. They gave me the whole page, all the way down, All right. So now, Wallace Dean Muhammad had shown, that, hey, this is what they're about anyway, about, justice for black people and things, so it came through like a champ. Little to my surprise, this whole nightmare was about to take another twist, another turn. Shortly after that, Lucasville Penitentiary, and I'm going to show you a video of it. It exploded, and I was there. I was there from ding to dawn. I was there the full 11 days. I was there to watch to see the 12 men, which you're never gonna see this in print because some people got killed in the riot. Some people got killed in positions where the police put them, because when the riot exploded and we took over half of the penitentiary, they didn't have any room for the ones who had ran out. We had like 800 guys on that side, L side of the penitentiary. Out of the 800, I'd say 400 ran out. And I just couldn't see the idea of running out to the people that was holding me illegally in the first place, So, and I was young, so I stayed. And I'm going to tell you about that when we come back.